Jack Harlow stood at the observation deck of Proxima Station, watching the colony below. The blue-green world of Proxima B rotated slowly, home to 7 million humans who had built a new life 26 trillion miles from Earth. His wife Lisa and daughter Emma were down there, probably walking to school now. A flash of light caught his eye. Strange. No scheduled ships today. Then another flash. And another. What the hell? Jack pressed his face against the reinforced glass. A massive ship had appeared in orbit, unlike anything in Earth's fleet. Its hull was black and jagged, like a piece of volcanic rock. The ship fired again. A beam of energy struck the colony's main city. Even from space, Jack could see the explosion. No! Jack slammed his fist against the glass. This is Military Attaché Harlow. We're under attack. Unknown vessel firing on Proxima B. Alarms blared throughout the station. Jack ran to the command center, pushing past panicking staff. Get me a direct line to Earth, he shouted. The communications officer looked up, face pale. Sir, they're jamming us. On the main screen, more ships appeared. 5, then 10, then 20. Each one opened fire on the defenseless colony. The defense grid? Jack asked. Offline. Someone sabotaged it. Jack grabbed the nearest data pad and connected it to the main system. I'm recording everything. We need evidence. For 12 minutes, Jack watched helplessly as the alien ships methodically destroyed every settlement on Proxima B. The colony's emergency broadcasts filled the command center. This is New Hope City. We're being hit. Thousands dead. Medical center destroyed. We need help. They're targeting residential areas. Why are they targeting civilians? Then silence. The colony's communications went dead. The alien ships turned toward the station. Escape pods now, Jack ordered. Everyone out. As the station staff ran for the pods, Jack downloaded the attack data and sensor readings. The aliens had known exactly where to hit. This wasn't random. This was planned. Jack was the last to board an escape pod. As it launched, he watched the station explode behind him. His pod's small engine pushed him away from the massacre into deep space. For 3 days, Jack drifted, conserving oxygen and watching the data over and over. The aliens, the ship design identified them as Xeraxians, had attacked with precision. They knew human defenses, human weaknesses. When the emergency beacon finally connected with an Earth patrol ship, Jack was half dead from dehydration. 7 million, he told the rescue team. 7 million people killed in 12 minutes. Earth didn't believe it at first. When Jack arrived at United Earth headquarters in Geneva, he was met with skepticism. A communication error, one general suggested. A natural disaster misinterpreted, said another. Jack slammed the data drive on the council table. See for yourselves. The room fell silent as the footage played. The systematic destruction of an entire colony. The targeting of schools, hospitals, residential areas. The council president stood up, face ashen. This is an act of war. As of this moment, Earth is in a state of emergency. After the meeting, Jack sat alone in a military quarters staring at his personal tablet. He had avoided checking the colony's casualty database until now. With shaking fingers, he typed in his family's names. Lisa Harlow, deceased. Emma Harlow, deceased. Jack threw the tablet against the wall. His hands curled into fists so tight his nails cut into his palms. He walked to the military recruitment office down the hall, blood dripping from his clenched fists. The officer looked up. Can I help you? I want to volunteer, Jack said, his voice hollow. For the extinction protocol. The officer's eyes widened. Sir, that program is classified. And dangerous. Most candidates don't survive. I don't care, Jack said. I have nothing left to lose. The surgery room was cold. Jack lay on the metal table, surrounded by doctors in white hazard suits. Tubes ran from his arms to machines that hummed and beeped. Last chance to back out, said Dr. Vance. The neural enhancement has killed 87% of test subjects. Jack stared at the ceiling. Do it. Outside the surgery room, Earth was preparing for war. Factories that once made cars now built warships. Schools became training grounds. Every human on the planet worked toward one goal: survival. The needle entered Jack's spine. Pain shot through his body like lightning. He bit down on the rubber mouthpiece as the neural enhancers flooded his system. His back arched off the table. "He's seizing," a doctor shouted. "Hold him down," Dr. Vance ordered. "His heart rate is 300. Jack's vision turned red, then black. He saw Lisa and Emma, their faces peaceful, then burning. He screamed until his throat was raw. When he woke 3 days later, the world looked different. He could see details he never noticed before. He could hear conversations from across the hospital. His mind processed information faster than ever. "You survived," Dr. Vance said, checking Jack's vitals. "The first successful neural enhancement." "What's the cost?" Jack asked. His voice sounded strange to his enhanced ears. "Your body will burn out in about a year. The human system can't handle the enhancement long term." Jack nodded. "A year is enough." In the command center, General Ward showed Jack the message that had arrived from the Xeraxian fleet. "They sent this to every human outpost," Ward said, playing the video. A tall, gray-skinned alien appeared on screen. Its 4 eyes blinked independently. "Humans are evolutionary mistakes," the Xeraxian said in perfect English. "Your species spreads like a disease. We have begun the necessary cleansing. Resistance will only increase your suffering." Jack studied the alien's face, memorizing every detail. "They've been watching us for years, learning our language, planning this." "We've made contact with the Trillari," Ward said. "They fought the Xeraxians before. They might help us." The Trillari ambassador was a small blue-skinned being with 6 arms. It trembled when it spoke of the Xeraxians. "They destroyed half our worlds," the ambassador said. "We cannot fight them again." "Then give us your weapons technology," Jack said. "Help us defend ourselves." The ambassador hesitated. "I will speak to my government." Jack's first mission came 2 weeks later. A Xeraxian scout ship had been spotted near Jupiter. Jack led a team of 10 soldiers, all regular humans, to capture it. In the tight corridors of the enemy ship, Jack moved like water. His enhanced reflexes let him dodge energy blasts. His enhanced strength let him tear through metal doors. The regular soldiers could barely keep up. They captured the ship with only 2 human casualties. The data they recovered was worth the loss. "They're planning to attack Mars next," Jack told General Ward. 3 days from now." Ward smiled for the first time since the war began. "Then we'll be ready for them." Earth's first victory came at Jupiter. The Xeraxians expected no resistance. Instead, they found an ambush, 20 Xeraxian ships destroyed. A small win, but it gave humans hope. Jack didn't feel hope. The neural enhancements were changing him. He felt rage constantly. His hands shook when he wasn't fighting. Sometimes he couldn't remember his wife's face. After the battle, Jack found a message waiting for him. The Trillari had agreed to share some technology. He was to meet their ambassador alone. Jack entered the secure room. Instead of the Trillari, he found General Peterson, Earth's highest-ranking military officer. "Harlow," Peterson said. "Good work at Jupiter." Jack's enhanced senses picked up something wrong. Peterson's heart rate was too fast, his pupils too dilated. "Where's the ambassador?" Jack asked. "Change of plans," Peterson said, reaching for his gun. Jack moved faster than any normal human could. He grabbed Peterson's wrist before the gun cleared its holster. "Why?" Jack demanded. Peterson's eyes were wide with fear. "The Xeraxians have infiltrated our command. They're everywhere." Jack slammed General Peterson against the wall. The metal dented from the force of his enhanced strength. "Talk," Jack said. His vision pulsed red at the edges, a side effect of the neural enhancements when his emotions spiked. "They contacted me 6 months ago," Peterson gasped, "before the Proxima attack. They said Earth would be spared if we gave them the colonies." Jack tightened his grip. "You sold out 7 million people. I tried to save billions." Peterson's face was turning blue. "They're too powerful. We can't win this war." Jack's hand trembled. The rage was taking over. He wanted to crush Peterson's throat. The neural enhancements amplified his anger until it was almost uncontrollable. "Jack," Dr. Vance's voice came through his earpiece. "Your vitals are spiking. You need to calm down." With enormous effort, Jack released Peterson. 2 security officers rushed in and took the general away. Back in the medical bay, Dr. Vance checked Jack's readings with concern. "The enhancements are degrading faster than expected," she said. "These violent episodes will get worse." "How long do I have?" Jack asked. 3 months, maybe less. Jack nodded. "Long enough." The war expanded. Earth launched its first major offensive against a Xeraxian base in the Kuiper Belt. Jack led the assault team, 50 enhanced soldiers like himself, all terminal, all with nothing to lose. The battle was brutal. The Xeraxians fought with weapons that melted human flesh on contact. The enhanced soldiers pushed forward anyway, feeling pain but ignoring it. They took the base, but 30,000 regular human troops died in the process. Jack stood in the command center afterward, watching the body bags being loaded onto transport ships. General Ward joined him. "We found something. The Xeraxians are gathering a massive fleet near Saturn." "How many ships?" Jack asked. "Over 2,000. We have less than 200. Jack studied the tactical display. "We can't win in a direct fight." "No," Ward agreed. "That's why we're sending you on a suicide mission." The plan was simple and desperate. Jack would lead a small team to infiltrate the Xeraxian command ship and detonate a nuclear device. The explosion would disrupt the fleet long enough for Earth's ships to attack. No one expected the team to survive. Jack's squad consisted of 5 enhanced soldiers. All were showing signs of neural degradation. All had lost family on Proxima B. Their ship was small and fast, designed to look like space debris. They drifted toward the massive Xeraxian fleet, weapons powered down, life support at minimum. "If we succeed," Jack told his team, "Earth has a chance. If we fail, everyone dies." No one responded. They didn't need to. The infiltration worked better than expected. They boarded the command ship through a maintenance hatch. The Xeraxians never imagined humans would be bold enough to attack directly. Jack planted the bomb in the ship's engine room. 15 minutes, let's move." They were halfway to their escape point when alarms blared. Xeraxian soldiers flooded the corridors. "Go," Jack ordered his team. "Get to the ship." He stayed behind, using his enhanced strength and speed to hold off the aliens. One by one, his team made it past the blockade. Jack was the last to reach their ship, diving through the airlock as it closed. The nuclear device detonated. The Xeraxian command ship broke apart. The fleet fell into disarray. Earth's forces attacked, destroying hundreds of enemy ships before they could regroup. It was humanity's first major victory. But as Jack's ship headed home, he collapsed on the deck. Blood poured from his nose and ears. "The enhancements are failing," the ship's medic said. "Your body is shutting down." Through the pain, Jack saw a message flashing on the ship's computer. He dragged himself to the console and read it. His eyes widened. "No," he whispered. "No, no, no." The message showed Xeraxian plans for a massive weapon already under construction, a device capable of destroying Earth's sun. Jack lay in the medical bay, tubes running into his arms. His skin had turned gray. Blood vessels burst under his skin, creating dark patches. The neural enhancements were destroying him from inside. "We've developed something," Dr. Vance said, showing him a small vial of green liquid. "A bioweapon that targets Xeraxian DNA." Jack's hand shook as he took the vial. "What does it do?" "It attacks their reproductive system. They won't die, but they won't have any more children." Dr. Vance looked away. "It would mean the end of their species within 1 generation." Jack stared at the vial. "Genocide." "They tried to do it to us first," Dr. Vance said. "The president has authorized its use. You're the only one who can deliver it." Jack closed his fist around the vial. "How long do I have?" 2 weeks, maybe less. The War Council met in an underground bunker. Earth's remaining generals gathered around a holographic display of the solar system. The red dots representing Xeraxian ships outnumbered the blue human ships 10-1. "The solar weapon is being built here." General Ward pointed to a location near Mercury. Once operational, it will create a chain reaction in our sun. Earth will be destroyed. How much time do we have? Someone asked. 3 weeks. Jack stood up, steadying himself against the table. I'll take a team to destroy it. Impossible, Ward said. The weapon is too heavily guarded. I'm dead anyway, Jack said. And I have this. He held up the bioweapon vial. The room fell silent. Are we really considering this? Asked Admiral Chen. Wiping out an entire species? They tried to wipe us out first, another general argued. That doesn't make it right, Chen shot back. Jack put the vial back in his pocket. I'll make the decision when I get there. The mission was approved. Jack selected 3 other enhanced soldiers, all in the final stages of neural degradation. Their ship was small and fast, painted black to avoid detection. As they approached Mercury, Jack's nose began bleeding again. He wiped it away with his sleeve. You okay, boss? Asked Rodriguez, one of his team. I'll last long enough, Jack said. They landed on a small asteroid near the weapon facility. Through powerful scopes, they could see the massive structure. Thousands of Xeraxians worked on it. Energy beams connected it to Mercury's surface, drawing power. That thing could kill billions, Rodriguez whispered. Jack nodded. Let's move. They used jetpacks to cross the space between the asteroid and the facility. The Xeraxian guards never saw them coming. Jack's enhanced strength let him tear through the outer defenses. His team followed, planting explosives at key points. In the central control room, Jack found something unexpected. A memorial wall. Images of Xeraxians, billions of them. A date was marked above the images. What is this? Jack asked a dying Xeraxian guard. The Great Cleansing, the guard said in broken English. When the Krell destroyed our homeworld. 2 billion dead in one day. Jack stared at the images. You're refugees. We survive, like you try to survive. Jack's hand went to the bioweapon in his pocket. The Xeraxians had suffered their own genocide. They attacked humans out of fear, believing humans would do to them what the Krell had done. An alarm blared. Jack's team had been discovered. Jack, we need to go, Rodriguez shouted through the comm. The explosives are set. Jack turned to leave, but an energy blast hit him in the back. He fell to his knees. Through blurring vision, he saw Xeraxian soldiers surrounding him. A tall Xeraxian in ornate armor stepped forward. The Supreme Commander, the human who has caused us so much trouble, the commander said. Take him. He will tell us Earth's defense plans before he dies. As Jack was dragged away, he saw the bioweapon vial fall from his pocket. It rolled under a console, hidden from view. The explosives his team had planted would damage the solar weapon but not destroy it. Earth still had only days before the weapon would be operational again. And now Jack was a prisoner of the Xeraxian Supreme Commander. Jack hung from metal restraints in the interrogation chamber. Blood dripped from his nose and ears. The neural enhancements were killing him faster now. He had hours, not days. The Xeraxian Supreme Commander circled him slowly. Its 4 eyes blinked in sequence. Your species fights well, the commander said, but you will lose. Jack spat blood on the floor. We're still here. Not for long. The solar weapon will be repaired in 12 hours. Jack's mind raced. His team had escaped. Earth knew the weapon was still a threat. They would launch a final attack, but it would fail. Too many Xeraxian ships protected the facility. Why? Jack asked. Why kill billions of humans? The commander stopped pacing. Because you would do the same to us. The Krell destroyed our homeworld. We learned to strike first. The Krell aren't human, Jack said. All species are the same when they feel threatened. An alarm blared. The facility shook. The commander rushed to a communication panel. Earth ships, a voice reported. Hundreds of them. A suicide attack. Earth had launched its remaining fleet. A desperate final move. The commander turned back to Jack. They will all die for nothing. Jack felt something break inside him. A blood vessel in his brain. The pain was blinding, but with it came a surge of strength. The neural enhancements, in their final stage, gave him one last burst of power. He broke the restraints with a scream of pain and rage. The commander backed away, reaching for a weapon. Jack moved faster than any human should be able to move. He grabbed the commander by the throat. "You're wrong about us," Jack said. He knocked the commander unconscious instead of killing him. Then he ran through the corridors toward the weapon control room. Zeraxian soldiers fired at him. Energy blasts hit his body, but he kept moving. The enhancements numbed the pain. In the control room, Jack found the bioweapon vial where it had fallen. He held it up, looking at the green liquid that could end the Zeraxian species. Outside, Earthships battled the Zeraxian fleet. Explosions lit up space like silent fireworks. Humans dying by the thousands to stop the weapon. Jack put the bioweapon back in his pocket. He wouldn't use it. Even after everything, he wouldn't commit genocide. Instead, he began typing on the Zeraxian control panel. His enhanced mind translated their language. He found the weapon's power core. He could overload it. The explosion would destroy the facility and the weapon, but he wouldn't escape. Jack thought of Lisa and Emma, of Proxima B, of 7 million humans killed in 12 minutes. He activated the overload sequence. Warning lights flashed. Zeraxian technicians ran for escape pods. Jack opened a communication channel to the Earth fleet. "This is Harlow. The weapon is going to explode. Get clear, and tell Earth something for me." "We're listening, Jack," came General Ward's voice. "The Zeraxians attacked because they were attacked first, by a species called the Krell. They're afraid. Tell Earth we can end this war without destroying each other." The facility began to break apart. Metal tore. Air vented into space. "Also," Jack said, his voice growing weaker, "find the Krell. They're the real enemy." The power core reached critical levels. Jack closed his eyes. He saw Lisa and Emma waiting for him. The explosion was visible from Earth. A new star briefly appeared near Mercury, then faded. 1 year later, humans and Zeraxians met on the rebuilt Proxima B. A memorial stood in the center of New Hope City. 7 million names carved in black stone. The Zeraxian Supreme Commander and Earth's President stood side by side. "We nearly destroyed each other out of fear," the President said. "Now we prepare together," the Commander replied. "The Krell will come eventually." Above the memorial, a simple message was written in both human and Zeraxian languages. "They died so we could learn to live together." Among the names, Jack Harlow's was carved slightly larger than the others.